Shout out to everybody. I want to talk to y'all real quick. Real quick, it's a lot going on, bro. My bad, I ain't been like blogging that much. You know what I mean? I've been out enjoying life. You know what I mean? Some of y'all been doing the same thing. Shout out. You know what I mean? I do want to say this. I see a lot. I'm seeing like what Sue Surf is facing. I seen college kid. They ended up putting up a post on Twitter, basically saying Surf is facing around 30 years. What do I think about it? I do not feel like Surf is gonna get no 30 years, bro. Like he ended up pleading guilty to, you guys already heard like the racketeering. I think that, that charge alone, like he's facing up to 20 years, like maximum. And then the gun charge, like he's facing up to 10 years maximum. Do I think they're gonna do that? You know what I mean? Like run like charges like that? No, I don't think so, man. Like he's saving the taxpayers a lot of money, a lot of money. When you plead guilty to something like that, the judge may have some leniency and he may have a deal with the DA. Maybe they could do something to where, let's just say they give him 5 years for the conspiracy, you know what I mean, or the racketeering, and then they give him 5 years for the gun charge. Maybe they can have it run consecutively. I mean, you know what I mean, like concurrently. So that way they can, he could do both of them at the same time, you know what I mean? And then maybe with good behavior and everything, he can be out before we know it. Some people thinking, oh, Surf just going to be locked up forever. I don't think so. When you plead guilty for something like that, there has to be some sort of deal on the table. Surf, he seems like a smart person. Outside of this, he seems like a smart person. So I don't think he would plead guilty without having some sort of deal set up. You know what I mean? So shout out to Surf. I will say this, you know what I mean? Because it's something I want to say, and is what it is. You know what I mean? Surf, there's a duality with him, right? So you get like obviously the entertaining aspect. He's in spaces, he's talking, he's entertaining people, he's the gun titles movement, they run in battle rap, and he's like the spearhead of everything. He's very marketable, very impressionable. He killed careers off of interviews, you know what I mean? So, a lot of people rock with Surf and what he can do in battle rap. Very talented battler, So, people may look at Surf like, oh, well, this is a brash guy, but there's two sides of Surf, right? The duality of Surf. There's another side that some people got a chance to experience. You know what I mean? The side to where he do anything for you. You just witnessed like recently Rock had posted something like Surf made sure he had access to his high rise, like when he went to Atlanta. I've experienced, phone calls made and, Surf making things happen that you wouldn't even think. I didn't talk crazy about Surf throughout the years. A lot of things that's warranted, like choking in battles, we gonna talk about it, or maybe he's picking on people I don't feel like need to be picked on, with you losing battles and stuff like that. So I may have jumped in the mix. I've said a lot about Surf. He still invited me out to events. You know what I mean? When I found out him and Cortez was gonna battle, this is before like it hit the news, and I was like, yo, like this is crazy. He invited me out to the event. You know what I mean? And just like, yo, just you roll with me, you good, whatever. And a lot of times people like what I do want to say, a lot of media, I don't know about everybody, but my particular situation, I'm very critical on the URL. They do not want me there. Like people be like, oh, like, wow, I'm PIPERBOY. I still go to like 1 or 2 events a year. I've always been doing that, at least one a year. But they don't want me out there. Like I went to, what was it, Atlanta. It was an event. I think it was like Cassidy versus Goods or something like that. I went to the event and P from the URL is like, scan. I had a ticket. You know what I mean? I could have like asked Cassidy or something like that, just let me in. But I'm like, yo, I'm gonna support the culture. I got a ticket. And they like scanning, P scanning everybody's like, I'm right in front of P. And he's going around me like scanning everybody's ticket, making sure they get in before. Like they'll do stuff like that. They'll make you want to like, and then if I flip out, you know what I mean? They can just be like, okay, you can't get in. Do stuff like that. Like with media that is critical on URL. So they don't want me there. He invited me to come there. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm about to battle Cortez. No, you good. You rolling with us. You good. I get there. Man, it's a rollout. You know what I'm saying? Like he would. I think he had like Young and Man, like all these people with him. That anywhere he want to go, he can go. He want to go on stage, he can go on stage. He want to go, you know what I'm saying? Go over there, go to VIP. He go to VIP. He want to do he can do whatever he want. That's how he was. Multiple different events. Him versus JC invited me out there. Like, yo, like anything you want to go chill in VIP, you want to go in the crowd, anything, you know what I mean? Like, that's how he is. Or, like, if I call him like, yo, like, they still give me a problem by getting in. He make a call real quick. You know what I mean? Just let me call such and such, you getting in. You know what I mean? And he make it happen, and I can go in there and just do anything I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Surf and the people around him I got a chance to experience. That's just how he is with everybody. You know what I mean? So it's the duality of Surf. It's like the one side, it is the brash entertainer, you know what I mean? And then the other side of it is like he will do anything for you. And don't think, like when y'all see these blogs coming out, you know what I mean? Or people talking, media. Like I just did a blog on Briz Rossing. Briz hit me right after that. You know what I'm saying? The battlers I wouldn't book again. Who you think hit me? Briz Rossing. Yo, what's this blog about? You know what I'm saying? We get that. When y'all see these views, the artist is watching too. Or Surf. You know what I mean? Like I do a blog on Surf or whatever. He hit me. Vehement. Like, you know what I'm saying? What is this about? You know what I'm saying? I get them calls. Or he yelling and we, you know what I mean, going back and forth. Like just as he would be in spaces, he would be on the phone with you like the same way. You know what I mean? So, I think we got that appreciation for each other. We could say what it really is, and he understood. It doesn't matter like how cool I am with a person. I'm going to speak my truth and I'm going to say how I feel. You know what I mean? And I think this is why he's always rocked with me. You know what I mean? At least to my face. You know what I'm saying? People rock with you, you know what I'm saying? To your face, because they be saying other stuff. I don't know. But I want to say this. I see everybody I see Cola having a breakdown on Twitter. All these people like going crazy about it. I don't think he's going to be gone for no 30 years. You got to be crazy if you thinking that. But as far as anything else, Surf is a criminal. He a criminal. When you do crime, this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can be saying free to wave all day long. Yeah, I do not want him in jail. But, you out here like, back in the day, shooting at rival gang members and, the conspiracy, all this going on, the guns, and you know what you doing, bro. You got all this, the battle rap is the palm of your hand. You making the most money you've ever made in battle rap. You running the game, basically. You know what I'm saying? He was on the Drake card doing, you know what I mean? Running basically the URL. I don't care what Beasley was saying in the interviews. Oh, well, who run the URL? And Beasley saying, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Surf don't run the URL. Man, what I see, he ran it. That's all shout out. You know what I mean? But you play games like this, you still cripping and doing all this. This is what happens. You know what I mean? So, and I think people are smart enough to realize, you do crime, you got to do the time, bro. The only thing I could say is hopefully he doesn't do as much time, you know what I mean, as he could. They could have charged him with a lot more. So it seems like this could be a deal. I see people upset, mad about it. I don't want him locked up either. Battle rap is born without him. It's like, but it's battle rap. You know what I'm saying? This is real life. So hopefully he thinking. I don't think this is the last time we're going to hear from him. I think he's going to be in spaces. People going to call him. Once this is done and the judge, you know what I mean? Puts whatever, you know what I mean? He said he's guilty and they agree on terms and it's done. I'm sure we're going to hear from him again. I'm sure he's going to be in spaces. I'm sure, you know what I'm saying? Because then he don't have to really watch too much. All you got to do is make sure his nose is clean and he ain't getting into fights and, you know what I'm saying? He's staying out of trouble. And the feds, you get an iPad, you get all that. You know what I'm saying? So I think we definitely going to hear from him again. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Surf. It's just unfortunate when you got a kid out here and this is happening. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Because whether it's 5 years, 3 years, 10 years, that's time that he's not free, you know what I mean, raising his kid. You know what I mean? I'll snitch on somebody for 2 months. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be away from my kid for 2 months, I'm snitching. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that's what he doing. I'm just saying, freedom is very important. People don't understand how important it is until you do not have it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, don't be snitching, Surf. He ain't snitching. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Surf. He ain't snitching. You know what I'm saying? Taking his, what he did. But I will tell on you. I don't care. We had a stoplight. You got something on you I don't know about? Get him. I will prosecute. Get him out my car, police. I'm ratting. I'm not doing a day away from my kids. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Surf doing nothing like that. Shout out to Surf. You know what I'm saying? Comic relief. Shout out to him. Now, I do want to say this, right? I see that Rosenberg Raw is going at Polo right now, right? From Black Compass Media, right? So Polo, he goes ahead and he posts something on Twitter. I mean, I guess they trying to sidestep this bootleg stuff because I seen Cola, he like kind of having a breakdown on Twitter about Surf, you know what I mean, in this situation, you know, and then I see Polo ends up, you know, comment. This is what Polo said. He said, Charlie Clip's going to smoke Rosenberg at 30%, is what Polo said. Rosenberg Raw said, get off my D word and don't say my name. I don't F with you at all. You not media. You D-Rodden fan who somebody gave a voice and you getting carried away. If I have to tell you again, I'ma show you P-word. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the P-word. You know what I'm saying? I can't say it. It's YouTube. They say you can cuss. Nah, I just don't cuss. Whatever. This is what Rosenberg Ross said, right? Polo goes ahead and said, boy, you tough on Twitter, but when we was on the phone, you was on my D-word talking all this N-word respect, what you say, Polo. Talking all this kumbaya. It's all peace, S-word. Show me, because I'm tired of tweeting. So basically, he said, you going to show him? Show him. He tired of tweeting. That's what he's saying. This is my problem with this whole thing. Rosenberg, who respect Polo? Wait a minute. What did you talking about, Rosenberg? What did you talking about? You're talking about when people respect you. What? What are you talking about, bro? Shout out. You know, and then Polo ends up, he gets on the Black Compass Media Twitter, right? And then he says, yo, this is Polo. My Twitter was reported after I done tweeted that Rosenberg Raw tweet, right? I believe him. This is why I believe Polo, right? This ain't excuse and ain't, you know what I'm saying, and bootleg my birthday, bootlegged everything, and bootleg. But this why I believe him, right? I never talk about Rosenberg Raw almost ever on this channel. And the reason why I never really talked about him, because he ain't really been lit. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing against him. It's just like he hasn't been like lit. As of recent, he's been, you know, people have been talking about him. And, you know, Rosenberg's got this attitude like, I'm Rosenberg Raw. You're going to talk about me anything anyway. See what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I ain't going to get no views talking about you. I ain't going to talk about you. Something happened, right? And I talked about, I think it was Rosenberg and Ill Will said something happened. I think I might have said something like, you know, he can't beat Ill Will or something I said, right? That blog got reported. You see what I'm saying? I had to get the network to remove it, like remove the flag, all that. You know, and I've never, you know what I'm saying? None of these battlers ever really do that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, somebody did before. I just, you know, that's the good thing about network. Have them remove it. You know, but when I did one on Rosenberg, got reported. So I don't know. I believe Polo, bro. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I believe him. As far as him saying, like, you know, all this, he was on the phone, all this kumbaya and talking about N-words, you know, N-words, respect what you say, Polo. I believe that you said that to him. You know what I'm saying? Because I was on the phone with Rosenberg, too. You know what I'm saying? He talked different than he do on Twitter. You know, he was like snitching on the whole bill. I'm sorry, he was snitching. I ain't cool with Rosenberg no more. I don't care. He was snitching on bill collector. Y'all remember when somebody... something happened. You know what I'm saying? At like a bar or something like that. Something happened. He on the phone like snitching on what happened. Like this is exactly what bill collector was at. And this is what happened. And this is what happened. And this is what happened. And this is who owned the bar. And this is... I'm like, what? Is this phone tapped? He like, no, I'm just telling you, this is what happened, and this is why this happened, and the police was there because of this, and that. I don't want to know this, Rosenberg. I'm just saying. This is what happened, and you know, people respect you, and I'm like, what? He was telling everything. And so I'm like chilling, right? I'm like, did Rosenberg just call and just snitch? What's this? Why are you snitching? I'm like, oh, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't about to get into that. Y'all remember that whole stamp situation? He done snitched on all that. And I'm like, what? I'm like contemplating. You know, I'm a blogger, so I'm like, man, if I tell people what really happened, it's a lot of views in that situation. I'm sitting back chilling, thinking, I'm like, but this situation that got critical. I ain't gonna say nothing. He just snitched on everything, bro. Everything. I'm chilling. Minding my business on tweet, just tweet. Next thing I know, Rosenberg Raw gets on the tweet. PIPERBOY don't know nothing. Why is it? I'm like, well, why you just on the phone snitching on bill collector? What are you talking about? Wait a minute. I'm like, did he just snitch to me? And then diss me? And man, I blocked him quick. You know what I'm saying? So I believe Polo. I believe Polo over Rosenberg. I don't care. Rosenberg can get mad. I believe him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe in nothing, nobody in battle rap. That's what I'm saying. All y'all talking about, I'm a dink. Bloop, bloop, blah. Dink. Y'all don't do all this. Y'all don't be doing nothing. Nobody does. Somebody got to show me. They got to show me something. I gotta see something on TV. I gotta be on YouTube. This is what happened at the event. A battler walked up to somebody and went, bank! Boop, boop, bow! That's what I gotta see, man. All this talking. Because y'all talk a lot. Y'all be talking like, ain't nobody scared of no characters on no tweets. That's why I be going to events. I be up in the front like, what? They be like, where DMX at? I be like, what? I be looking around like, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Now the guy got me at the front a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like, got me on camera standing in the front a couple times. People don't be doing nothing. I believe Polo. Polo be at the event talking Rosenberg like 2 feet tall. Shout out to Rosenberg. Rosenberg, I ain't dissing you, Rosenberg. Rosenberg like 2 feet tall with freckles. You think Polo gonna be scared of you? You think Polo gonna be scared of you? Polo a little bit taller, you might kick Rosenberg. Get up out of here. Leprechaun, what you talking about? You want to tweet at me? Bink! Record that Polo, we gonna bootleg it and put it on Discord. Record, big, boom! Then Black Compass, y'all remember? Y'all remember Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood? Then all the Black Compass, Tony Bro, Cola, they gonna be stomping on them. Yeah. Bootleg it, Colo. Yeah. Rosenberg gonna be like, no! Where Jim's at? Help me, Jim's! He been calling all his friends, help! They done knocked the Proactive out my pocket. I give my Proactive, my freckles. Polo like, what you say? Big, boom! Boop, 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 bow. Boop like a Colo. Bang! Charge them $5. Boop, bang! Report me again. Bang! Shout out. Yo, y'all is crazy. Shout out to everybody, but I'm out. Come rate, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. I don't be believing nothing. Talking about don't nobody care about your opinion. Polo them. Why are you responding to them? A lot of people talk crazy about me. I don't care about their opinion. I'll be like, so? That's how I feel about it. You all set? Boom! He done knocked the Proactive out my pocket. Help! Boom! Boom! Keep talking, Rosenberg. What? Yeah, talking crazy about me, Rosen. Talking crazy. I'm about peace.